It is Friday, November 7th, and we are doing carpool, coffee, and karaoke real estate. Maybe that's what I'm gonna go with on this one. All right, so let's jump right into this Atlanta Business Chronicle article. Homebuyers are backing out of deals at record rates. Here's why and what it means for the housing market. Well, let's talk about this. What's interesting is this is not actually that new or interesting of a headline, and I'll tell you why. We have been talking about this actually over the past year. There is a lot of houses that had deferred maintenance on them, and it didn't matter at the peak of COVID selling season. So buyers were buying homes, waiving their inspections, waiving their rights to repairs, all kinds of stuff. And we're seeing the repercussions of that. And so if you look at, and you can go back in my videos and go back as long as you want, and if you look at the ones that are back on market, meaning they weren't pended and then they're back on market, statistically speaking, in Metro Atlanta, that back on market list price is usually significantly lower than the new on market, the active under contracts, or even the pendings and closed. Why? Well, again, it's going back to condition. There is what we call what is ideal for buyers, and they want updated, redone, not a lot of repairs to be made. It's a price war and a beauty contest. And part of the beauty contest is, what does that maintenance look like? They don't want to have to go in and repair tons of wood rot. So what does this mean for the housing market? Well, it means that agents have to do a very good job educating their sellers, doing an analysis. If you're thinking of selling, go ahead and get a home inspection, see what flags are going to come up. There's a lot of ways to move through this and it not be a massive impact. So let's jump right into the market. We've seen rates continue to tick down slightly. They're hovering around 6.29%. New listings, 1,642, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, median list price on those, $449,700. To my point, back on market, 291 homes back on market. 384,555 is the median list price on those. So exactly what we were talking about. Price drops, 1,545, 445 being the median list price on those. Of those 1,550-ish homes that went and had their price drop, only 25 of those went pending. So chasing the market for sure there. Expireds and withdrawns, 938, expired 433 withdrawns. Those price points for those, man, hovering between 429 and 485. I mean, yeah, talk about testing the market. Not going to work in this where we're at. Active under contract, they went pending this last week, or active under contract. Median list price, $454,500. So we're still seeing the median price points tick up. Pendings, 885. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, their median, so a little bit smaller square footage, to get that median list price at $435,000. Closed homes in the past 5 days, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, median there, $439,900 was the median list price, median sales price, $430,000. So those sold for 97.74% sales price to list price, and only, drumroll, 29 days on market. So what does this mean for you? If you are looking to sell, you need to be talking to an agent who has been selling actively in this market, because your listing strategy right now matters more than ever. Want more information on that? Feel free to DM me anywhere you're seeing this, or check out our podcast, Real Her Talk, anywhere you can get podcasts. Have a great week, and we will see you next week.